Hi guys, it's me, it's Juicy J.
It's Tay.
It's Nye.
And we're back. It's the Kitchen Podcast. We just want to say thank you guys so much for all the love, the support, the shares, everything, the retweets, likes.
Everything, all the love. Like, oh my God.
For the first episode, the amount of feedback and, everything that we got was just so overwhelming, so positive. So we just want to thank you guys so much for still tuning in today. And yeah, so like we promised, or like we asked, actually, King Justin is in the house.
What's good? How y'all doing?
I'm chilling.
Chilling over here.
I'm really
Definitely
loud.
chilling.
Yeah. Can we, before we start, right?
What happened?
Don't this look like this shit that be in the little rabbit cage?
With the straw.
Right.
The gerbil cage.
Yes.
The hamster
Okay,
thing,
little
yeah.
gerbil today. Let's go.
Okay.
You know what? First of all,
Turn it upside
reusable
down.
straws.
Right.
Reusable straws because save the turtles, okay? So watch the video because
Yeah.
if you're so fucking
That
vegan,
is true.
watch the freaking video and you'll know what I'm talking about.
And you were just eating
Mr.
pork.
Vegan.
I didn't know it was pork, and then
What?
I
But guess what?
saw
But wait. It's
How you
still,
not know it was
but
pork?
it tastes good. So, you know what?
it was those gummy,
It said,
those
"This is
sour
not
gummy
pork."
worms.
This is not
The
pork.
trolley
The sour gummy
gummies.
worms.
But
Yeah.
they're good.
I didn't know gelatin was pork.
Oh.
Yes.
He
Okay,
wouldn't
I
know all
didn't-
that weird
Gelatin is
stuff.
pork.
Yeah, okay. I can,
So
I
could
guess
you
I can
blame-
agree with you.
Okay, so could you blame me or
Nah.
like,
Damn. Wow.
I mean,
So
Is that a
we
fact?
want.
that's a fact. Yeah.
Right. Is it a proven fact?
Yeah, it's a fact.
Don't
So
get
what
me
they
out
do-
here looking crazy
They,
telling people that
nah, it's a fact.
gummy worms
So
is pork.
they take all the leftover animal parts and they boil it,
That is
and
disgusting.
it turns into a gel.
That is
Okay.
disgusting.
So anything with gelatin in it is
I'm open to a lesson.
pork.
That is disgusting.
Teacher,
It is.
Professor Tay. Here we go.
Told you I was
Dr.
smart and
Professor Tay.
intelligent.
Okay, don't gas it.
So we want today's episode to be a little different. No relationship talk like major talk like we did in the last episode.
Facts.
It's
That
hot
was
seat
a lot.
time, but with some entertainment in here. All right. So
Yeah.
start it off, Nye.
Alrighty.
No, not
No.
the pot.
What do I do?
Your question is,
Oh my god.
that's okay.
It's a long day.
You
I'm
was
up for
sick.
no sleep.
You was sick.
I was sick.
Right.
So
right.
what are some news in the entertainment world?
So you guys have like about Omarion, April, and Fizz. You guys know about them, right?
Didn't you not know about it?
A little bit.
All right. So
little
basically, Omarion, the singer, and Fizz, they was like in a little group that they were in. So they were close, they were friends, they were buddies, whatever. April.
B2K. Go ahead. Yeah,
Oh,
So
okay. Why
I don't know.
you say
Yeah.
yeah.
So
A group like B2K.
big group. So all right, Omarion's baby mother, April.
Okay.
They got kids together. They broke up, and now she's dating Fizz. Did you guys find that a problem?
Oh.
Definitely.
find
That's
out?
I
like
don't know.
broke. Isn't it like bro code?
Depends on,
And they were just on tour together.
yeah. I mean,
While the shit
if
was
they
being-
talked about it and that's what their agreement was, I mean, it's whatever. But,
But
like,
didn't Omarion have something to say?
I mean, I don't know. That couldn't be my boy. I mean,
Yeah.
depends how it all works out. I mean,
If we boys, we in a group
The
together.
thing is, Omari, Fizz was denying April and
At
Fizz were
first,
denying
their
everything.
relationship.
And it was also confirmed on Love and Hip Hop, apparently too.
Yeah, recently. I
Yes,
think. It was recently.
confirmed on Love and Hip Hop that they were officially together.
But I mean, everybody knew they was officially together.
that's crazy.
But I guess maybe
That's
with
crazy.
I bet that's
since
how
they
you
denied
feel, bro.
it so much,
That's how you feel.
Right,
bro.
like my baby
That's
mother. Out of everybody,
bad,
my
Joe.
baby mother.
Yeah, nah. That's crazy.
That's bad. So she basically lied that they were.
She's
I
lying.
cannot relate.
they both lied.
That's horrible.
But they both lied.
Men lie, women lie.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Numbers
Easy,
don't.
Easy. Listen, the minute you start lying in your relationship, that shit, it's over. You're a
Okay,
cheater.
but
Of course.
okay.
Once you
cheater.
lie, you gotta
A
keep on
cheater?
lying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you lie, you're a cheater?
So you think
No.
lying is cheating?
I mean, pretty much.
Is lying cheating?
Is lying cheating? What do you think, Justin?
Justin.
Justin, what do you think? Is
Um,
lying cheating?
I mean, what are we telling? White lies here? Like, like a little lie ain't nothing, but like it depends. Like, what are you really lying about? Like, if it's something serious, I mean, you probably was cheating. So
Right.
I don't know.
So
it kind of falls in together, but it really have to
I
depend.
personally think it's two separate things. I think. How
Because
can
like,
I word this?
say if you were like, I'm gonna go to the library, read a book, and then you end up at the bar, but you didn't tell me. Like,
That's lying.
that's
That's
lying.
not
But
cheating.
is that cheating?
That's not
Like,
cheating.
I don't mean so it's not cheating.
That's just a little lie, you know.
It's a
I mean, it depends.
It's not cheating.
It
though.
depends on the relationship.
No, because
It's
if
not
you told
cheating in a
me, if I
relationship.
told you if I was gonna go for coffee or whatever, and you see me at the bar and I'm with a guy, then yes,
if you with a
I'm
guy,
lying,
obviously.
cheating.
That's
Dragging you out the bar on your weave. Let's go.
Who's he dragging out the bar?
By their weave.
I'm just saying.
Like,
It's
you're not gonna
wings
touch
out.
me.
It's like all about wings out too. Anyway,
Nah, I think it depends on your situation and your relationship. Like, if
Well.
you and your like you go out with your girl, whatever, and you're like, oh, I don't like bars. I don't like bars. And you be like, all right, whatever. And then she be like, I'm going to the library. And then you see her at the bar.
That's
man,
that's a little
alright.
different.
Yeah, nah, she
I
probably
think she
cheating.
might cheat. And yeah, because you told me you don't like bars.
Yeah,
I
she cheating,
think-
at
I
that
think
point.
it
Right?
depends.
Like, I ain't never
so
took
what
you
do
to
you
the bar.
guys think about? What do you think about a situation like let's say Tay was talking to Nye before,
Ooh.
right?
Yeah, sure,
I'm
whatever.
gonna-
Yeah, let's go there.
Let's rock with it.
Like Tay was talking to Nye before, and Tay's with me, and Tay behind my back talks to Nye again. But it's not even like talk. It was just them like, hey, how are you? Are you good? Kind of like that. Would you consider that cheating?
Yes.
Did I lie about it?
Yes.
Or did I tell you about it?
You lied about it.
Then
You're cheating.
But would you consider that cheating?
probably, because
I
it's
would.
like dishonesty.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Like, you're
So
being,
you think dishonesty is cheating?
it could be. I think so.
But what
It's
if
two different things,
what if it was innocent?
It's two different things.
But what if it was innocent? Like what if it really was like
So
it wasn't
So why
like
didn't
it
you
wasn't
tell me?
I should have told you.
What,
Yeah.
what if the person didn't want to hurt the person?
What? Who?
So then, no.
And that
Because
person
they
is
knew.
too sensitive.
Right.
There you go.
Hey man,
Nah,
either
I
way
don't
they're
know.
gonna be mad when they
But,
find
but,
out.
Right,
but do you
so-
think it's cheating?
Yeah.
I kind of.
Oh
agree.
He's stuck on the fact
I'm
it's
just
cheating.
like I just think like you should.
I
Apparently-
never
say
agree with
everything.
Tay, and I gotta agree with him on this one. I think that's a little bit
All
of
right.
cheating. It's
Yeah,
a
no,
little
I think-
suspect.
I personally don't think it's cheating. I just feel like the person just didn't want to hurt that person.
Right.
Which
I mean,
is
there's cases.
understandable.
But again, I don't
feel
think-
you though. I feel you.
I,
It
so I
happens.
personally just don't think lying
It
is
depends
cheating.
on the situation. It just depends on the situation.
Yeah,
like,
it
you know,
really does.
how
I
it
think-
all
I don't
work
think
out.
a
What
white
you were really
lie-
doing. Like,
Babe, did you take out the garbage? Yeah. And you really didn't.
That's different.
Yeah. I don't think that's lying.
I'm
Yeah,
good.
like that's
Alright.
different.
Okay, then I guess we got it. Okay. Justin, I have some questions to ask you. What are your thoughts on the new Kanye album?
On the new Kanye album.
Jesus is King.
Should have been Justin.
Honest-
King.
Definitely.
Justin, there we go.
Obviously, like what the heck.
Let's rename it.
I haven't really fully listened to the whole thing. Like sat down and really listened to it. Like I tried to like skim through it, and I wasn't really in the mood, for it. But there was a couple songs that I liked on it. But I'm gonna go back and listen to it again, and I'm sure that I'm gonna love it. So
Do you think Kanye?
it's a little different for him. Though.
Oh,
like,
100%.
Definitely.
I
Like,
think we could
Definitely
all
really
agree
different.
that. Okay, so guys, Kanye obviously just came out with his new album, Jesus is King. It's his first gospel album. And there's been a lot of big controversy because one, the name Kanye West came out with a gospel album. Like, when,
Nah, that's
when
facts.
do you hear that? And secondly, is a big controversy because they also feel like he's disrespecting Christianity in his album.
I mean,
There's one song that he's talked about Chick-fil-A. Like,
Yeah,
yo.
that was weird.
yeah, no, I mean the whole
he's
concept of it
different
is
now.
just
He's
the
a
whole
different
concept
person
of it is just different, and
I like the-
he's trying to open doors for other people, and seeing how far he can go with his limits. That's what he's really trying to do. But it's a dope album, like I guess if
He asked everybody
He's still
that's on the
Kanye,
album
but-
to not have premarital sex during
Yes,
the
I
making.
Ty
agree.
Dolla Sign's in the album. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
Ty Dolla Sign? I
That's
thought that was
different.
exactly.
that's vibes though, like yo, you be on my album, you can't
Snoop
have
Dogg
sex.
also had a gospel album as
Yeah.
well. It wasn't talked about like it is right now with Kanye, but he did take that risk as well, Snoop Dogg, and he did it. I don't know if you guys
Chance the Rapper
noticed
is
this, but
dope.
a lot of rappers now, they're changing their sound because they want to be different. If we
course,
listen to
that's-
rap and hip hop
goal.
now, it sounds the same. And I'm sorry, but I'm tired of listening to one artist and then it changes to a song and I still think it's the same artist because it sounds the same,
Exactly.
same beat, same auto-tune or
Auto-tune,
singing or
yeah.
whatever the case may be. I still think it's the same. So you know what? I'm gonna,
Definitely.
Kanye haters, I don't care, but I think he risked it and he did a good job. And this might not be,
I don't know if he did a good job.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if he did
But
a good job,
I get
but
what you're saying.
I give him the props for taking the
It
risk.
still got that clout because it is Kanye West. Let me tell you something. People thought that, we all heard, it was a gospel album, but Kanye's also known to play jokes like that. One day he said he released an album one day and then released another month. Like we all know Kanye that way.
He's unpredictable. Like,
He's
definitely.
unpredictable. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. He's just.
And-
Anyways, we're talking about people with different sounds. I think this guy has a different.
Oh,
sound.
100%.
Definitely.
I mean, I definitely try not to. Thank you, by the way, but I definitely try not to, sound like anybody that I listen to. I try not to listen to music for a while when I go and record, just so
Right.
I don't have no other people's thoughts in my head. It's
Dope.
just all me, and yeah, that's pretty much it, man. It's just all natural. Like when I go in the studio, I just feel it. Whatever I'm feeling at that moment. Like that's why, with my last album that me and my boy dropped, Supreme Ali. We had all those 80s old Miami Vice vibes,
Yes.
you know what I'm
Favorite?
saying? Yeah, favorite.
Favorite
Dance.
is a really good
That was
song.
a dope
On my
song.
way. Thank you. But like that, we were just literally just in the moment, yo, this shit sounds dope. Let's just do it. So we did it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we be on, man, when we go in the studio.
So I think it's time to ask. Oh, you're
Are you on drugs while you're recording? That's all.
Definitely not.
All right.
I
Sobriety.
think.
It was like GTA music. I listened to it. It was crazy.
Yeah, nah, definitely. You could dance to it. You could do drugs to it. You could do whatever you want.
Whatever
to
you
it.
want to it. Whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want.
Exactly.
It's all,
Just
it's all up
listen.
to you. It's all up to you.
I think it's
Stream
time
it,
to
Apple
ask.
Music, Spotify, all that.
Great. Let them know.
I think it's time to ask King Justin some questions. So let's take out the pot. It's time to stir up the pot,
Oh
guys.
gosh, she got a pot.
Got our pod.
So this is a pot, but we're gonna put it here because it's too big.
Because we're gonna put it here.
hold the pot.
So you want me to be the first person to answer?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead. Because you said
Because you want to be the first person.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was about to say.
All right.
Here we
So
go.
Justin, first question: how do you create the concepts behind your music videos? AKA, are you depressed? Because they're really dark.
Damn.
Just throwing it out there.
I'm sorry, but
I don't know. I'm not
Mental
depressed.
health.
I'm not depressed. I feel like everybody goes through depression in some type of way or whatever. It doesn't have to be the biggest depression. But I don't know. I feel I like darker vibes. When I smoke my weed or whatever, I'm chilling. I like to just, sit back, relax. So that's the type of shit I like to listen to. And that's the type of music I like to make. So, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Maybe.
You want to break down the taxi video?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
we
that's-
need to
that's
talk about
what
it.
I'm talking about.
Why the
Okay, okay.
mask?
I just
Why the
finished
mask?
watching
All right,
that.
Why
the
not?
mask was last minute because it was just she represented somebody it was for everybody to relate to. So the mask was just nobody knew who this girl was. You know what I'm saying? She was a mystique type of thing, So, but the whole video, the concept of the video was that, damn, I wish I could hear the song right now because that would definitely bring it back. But so I'm at the church because she's picking me up in the taxi and I don't know where we're going when she picks me up because in the song, what do I say? Oh my God, this is so bad right now. But she's bringing me to the cemetery because these females are going to be the death of me, pretty much. So I'm getting picked up at the church. I don't know where we're going. She's seducing me, all this other stuff.
So, kidnapping you.
Pretty much. These girls are, that's my weakness, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So it was just representing that, these females are going to be the death of me if it isn't the money or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Okay, no, that's different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, a lot of people didn't understand it until I broke it down for them, too. You know what I mean? So, and I kind of like that because it made people watch it twice
Yeah.
because they had to really understand what I was saying.
I was confused. I was like, okay, this is dark. Is he depressed? What is he going through?
No.
Why is he in the
Like
backseat?
I said,
Especially with how
because, why not?
I think
Why are you in the
especially
back of a
I
taxi
think
having
especially
sex?
with how
Because it's
that the song was just so the voice was very deep and auto tuned and then it's dark and then you have the girl with the mask and the taxi and
Listen,
it was
the whole-
the
it was-
church.
it was honestly
the
however
church.
I was
you-
just stuck
Halloween
on-
however you
vibes.
thought of it.
Halloween vibes.
Yeah, that was. You gotta take risks, like Kanye.
There we go.
Who got the next one?
I think you.
Nah,
Oh,
ladies always first.
You always want to do that.
I'm just saying.
and last time we didn't let him.
Great.
What did you just say?
Huh, sweetie? Okay. So when did you decide you wanted to do music?
Well, I've always like freestyled like with my boys and like wrote music in my iPhone forever. Like even when I remember me and my boy used to record on like my freaking Boost Mobile. Like my raps were my ringtone. Like
That's crazy.
for a while ago. Like but like
Where you at?
Throwback.
A Blackberry.
we used to do that or whatever. But I don't know. I started taking it seriously like a couple years ago. Shout out Rashad, you feel me?
Our engineer.
Yes, the kitchen engineer. He definitely inspired me more to like really push to do the music thing because we dropped like one of my first songs that I released. And it kind of went crazy a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying? For what I expected, like, because I didn't expect.
What song was that?
What song? What song?
Was it?
So Cool, right?
So Cool. Oh,
yes. We went crazy.
Oh.
Yes, we went crazy on that
Yeah,
shit.
right. With the strippers.
I'm sorry, I got the worst memory ever. But
Strippers, sex
Yo,
in the backseat of a taxi.
that was crazy.
I think we see a pattern
I think
here.
I see a pattern.
Damn.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow,
what's
this is a trend. This is.
I don't
this
know.
is a
That's
trend.
like the me. whatever you want to perceive that to be.
We got another.
Let's see.
No, we did this. We really asked this question.
Okay.
Why
that
you
was-
put it
that
back in
was-
the pot?
Yeah. who
No,
put it
no,
in the
this
pot?
is.
What?
Oh, so
Oh,
we
the
want to know.
follow-up.
No, so
Oh.
I know what she meant by this question. So it was like the concept of your video. So when you go for a music video, when you shoot these, what's
Oh.
your inspiration? What do you look for? Like what's the
You
concept?
I thought you
Yo.
were smart.
He's
Yo,
smart.
it's Tay. It's Tay.
Dr. Professor Tay.
No.
I told you
No,
this in the
no.
beginning of the show.
When it comes about being vegan, that's when he's smart. Other than that, no, he's not.
Yeah, right. All right, so compare yourself to another artist.
Ooh.
Damn,
Who would you
that's
compare yourself
different.
to?
Yo, because I always say like every time I listen to my music, I always say, yo, I don't sound like anybody. Like, but people always tell me, oh, you got like Travis Scott, Kanye
I can see it because the
vibes.
auto, because the
Vibes,
tune,
but-
because of the tune, like the.
Yeah, exactly. Like the
Yeah.
tone and the tune or whatever like effects I use, like you know what I'm saying. But like, honestly, bro, I can't compare it to nobody. I just go like
Do you think?
whatever's off my head, bro. Like that's
Why
the
do
thing.
you? Why do you?
Yeah,
Why
I'm
do
in
you?
my own,
it's-
I try to put myself in my own lane, like you know what I mean.
Why do you auto tune your voice in your music?
I can rap regular, like you know what I mean, and I have bars, like, but I don't know. I just like the sound.
yeah.
It's like me. It's like my vibe. It doesn't. I make music that I like to listen to. Like you know what I'm saying. People like it. They like it, and
Yeah.
that's dope.
Like
Like you
even
feel
your
me?
auto tune is a little different. Than
Yeah,
most
it is very-
auto-tunes.
yeah.
Cause I don't want to sound like anybody else.
Right.
Like you know, I just try to really just do something different. That I try to think of things that people don't do, or like things that I don't hear on the regular, and I try to just apply it to my music. Like you know.
There's one more question in here, and I think we should give it to him and let him ask his own question.
No.
I forgot all about that.
I'm gonna ask my own question here.
I wrote
You
it,
should
so
have
I'm
did
so
a better
sorry.
job
Jaylene
of
wrote
taking
this.
that finger thing off.
She has,
Why is it?
she has nice handwriting, kind of, not really.
I wrote it really fast. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sure. Who inspired you? Damn. I
Because
have
you
a
said
lot
you've
of,
been writing music for a while, right?
yeah, definitely. My big cousin inspired me a lot because he gave me my first raps ever. He's like,
This guy said.
Henny inspired me, I guess. Patron
Anything
definitely
is
inspired
possible.
me. Nah, but honestly, musically or like,
I want to say musically, like who inspired you to start this? You said Rashad pushed you, yes, but who really inspires you to keep going?
just myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just try to keep going because it's like, I love doing this shit. It's fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you find something that you really like to do and it's like, it doesn't feel, like, it just feels natural.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
just keep
saying?
coming.
I just keep doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it keeps me busy. I get to, like, release, you know what I'm saying, stress.
You got something else coming
exact-
out, right? You got another project? You just released something, and then now you're coming out with something
Yeah.
else.
I'm coming out with a project soon, definitely. It's just, like, I want to make a project that's, like, totally different. Like, I don't know how to even explain it because it's just, like, I feel like every time I get in the studio, I get better. So when I hear, like, something I made yesterday and I hear it tomorrow, it sounds, you know what I mean?
Right. I'm glad you said something that you did before because she was telling me about some high school days.
Oh,
Right?
yeah. we-
So I didn't see it yet.
Wait.
So
Yeah.
we all about to watch
So
it.
wait.
Oh, shit. Filthy. Yo, I literally put this video together myself. That's the funniest part.
Oh my- I
Yo,
gotta
the whole
watch it.
school went crazy.
We have to watch this.
My
Can we hear
Shout
it?
out my social study teacher because he still plays it to show kids that I was lit.
Hold up.
That's my boy
Terry.
Terry.
That's
my boy.
right.
Shout out
That's Justin
Terry.
right there.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
I'm crying again.
Y'all niggas doing me filthy right now, but I don't give a
Bruh.
fuck. That was my past life, nigga.
He was fat in his past life. If y'all
I'm
didn't
still
notice.
fat. This shit funny. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah. You and Dion both in the same too, like boop boop.
Oh, that Bob.
yo, the bop is real. Yo, the bloopers on this shit was hilarious. Let's not even go there.
Yo, the thumbs up.
That shit was dumb. Yo.
Before the hair, before the beard. Is he holding his knee?
He's holding his knee.
Oh my
That was the point.
God.
That's the golf club
Wait, it's
next
not
to
done.
it. Like,
It's not done. The bloopers is the best
oh,
part.
get out of here. Fuck out of here.
Your laugh and all of them.
Damn, that looks like a younger me. That's crazy.
Yes, it does. We finally understand now.
Girl, you know this competition so many times.
Oh my God.
I'm doing that for the rest of the show.
The music, the song. 'Cause this shit.
Oh my God, get out of here. Don't even do this.
Oh my God! Bruh.
Yo, look at Dion. Oh my God.
Yo, that shit was the littest. That shit was
Look
lit.
at me. I'm crying.
You always cry when you laugh.
Yo, I direct my own
Yo.
videos, record my own shit. Fuck out of here.
Okay, so you know what? With this being played, I have a question. So since you know you do music, can you see yourself directing?
Fuck out of
Yo, that was
Can
crazy.
you
Yo,
see
this
yourself,
episode was gonna
can you
be
see yourself
good.
directing like your own music videos next?
I direct all my own music
So
videos.
there you go. That's dope. That's
Like
another
literally,
profession you
every
got.
video I dropped, like
Oh my God.
besides the one me and Rashad did, like I directed all my own videos. Like you know what I'm saying?
Look
Like
at you,
the whole concept.
multi-talented.
Yeah, no, I try to do everything myself. Like me and my team. That shout out my boy Supreme Ali and my boy You're a Drug. We're dropping a song by the way. Mischief Night. Called FOMO. That shit's gonna
October
be
30th,
really
for those who do
dope.
not know.
Really,
Right.
really dope. That's gonna be like
Night
a
before
banger.
Halloween.
Like that shit's gonna go crazy. But what was I saying?
Well, you're directing your videos.
Oh yeah. Nah, we like to do all our own stuff. Like it's trying to be like all in house. Like we don't want to have
That's
to go
dope.
and
That's
look for somebody because we want to be on our own time and just you know what I'm saying, be in our own lane. Like literally.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
So, guys, fun fact: I've known Justin since high school. I found this video because we were in the same class. It was a
Thought you had
human
another
rights.
video. I was like, oh my god.
It was a human rights assignment we had to do, and they never saw it. They were talking about King Justin. I'm like, I've known King Justin since high school.
Listen, that's good. That's good that you got that video out now. So like, you know what I'm saying, niggas ever get lit. You find that video 10 years from now,
It's like,
niggas would have been
oh.
roasting the boy.
And honestly,
like,
I just
roast
want
me
to
now.
say, I've
Get
known
it over
Justin for years, since freshman year, so since 2009, and he has grown so much as like an individual himself and in his music.
Thank you.
He's
That's
still
dope.
the same goofball that I've clearly
Always,
that
forever.
we've seen. And I think his music really reflects who you are as a person, your
Word, that's
lyrics
dope.
and everything.
Thank you.
You could tell that you're very like, you're peaceful, I guess you could say, and you're just all about you and your shit pretty
Yeah,
much.
no,
and
I just-
respect that a lot.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot, honestly, because you know what I'm saying. I definitely know you for a long time. So that's.
He knew me when I was bad too, guys. So
So we'll bring up some
Did you know
Jaylene
that?
videos.
Butterball.
Butterball.
We can do that.
No, can you not?
Shit, on the next segment, I'm gonna send y'all
Yeah,
some videos.
send me
Send us
anything.
anything. Anything.
Oh man.
Just DM it to us. Anything.
Look at no, she got nervous.
High school
Yo, stop.
graduation class pictures.
Oh no,
Album.
don't even. She got the yearbook. I don't even want to see what I look like.
Yo, Justin, I don't. Yo, you were like mad happy, like in yours. I was gonna bring the yearbook, but like, I think it's in my
funny, yo.
basement, and I was just too lazy to go get it.
Justin, man. Where do you see yourself in like the next year as
Oh,
far as
damn.
music and whatever?
Directing.
Yo, I'm open to like whatever, like directing. I'm trying to make beats now, like,
Ooh.
but like everything, like,
See,
but in the
you
next
are
year.
talented.
And the next year, I'm just trying to travel, like, you know what I'm saying? Travel and do this shit.
Do you
Meet
have,
meet
like-
new people, network, and
Have you toured?
nah, I haven't. I've never toured. I performed a couple times, like with my cousin, like you know what I'm saying. So it's not like it won't be anything new, but I haven't toured.
We need a CT tour.
Yo, that would be
That'd
dope.
be
Dope.
That'd be
That'd be
Or
dope. I have a
even
question.
a CT showcase right now. Like,
Have you?
Yeah,
What do you
definitely.
like the most about your fans? Like when they hit you up. Like,
Shout out
what's
to everybody that listens to my music, yo, because I have people that listen all over, like not just locally or anything, like
Yeah.
people
That's dope.
other countries. Like it's really really crazy, and it's actually crazy to see that because it's like, yo, people really listen to this. Like I made this music just for
fun?
me,
Yeah.
for fun, but like because I love it, but it's just like people really listen to my music. Like that's crazy.
That's fire.
So it's just like it's a different feeling, but I don't know. People are just. I forgot the question. To be honest.
No, I
So
was
where you see
asking
yourself
like, what do
as
you?
an
Oh,
artist?
that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
asked me two
yeah.
questions at the same
Yeah.
time. so-
That
Yeah.
and what where do you see yourself like next year, whatever,
Oh.
and also what do you appreciate about your fans? Like what
Oh, that's
what is it
what
that keeps you
Yeah,
going
yeah,
from
with
that?
the fans.
Shit. It's just like when I see those views, it's like, damn, like if I'm not the only person that people really listen to much, I have to keep making more. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna
Yeah.
keep listening. Like,
Yep.
and I feel like I don't, like I said, I don't sound like anybody, or I don't try to, mimic anybody's styles or anything. So people look at my dynamics like, wow, this dude could actually like do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Not only rap, like maybe sing, hit a couple notes. Like, I'm not the greatest singer. Auto tune. I could hit. Like, we could go back to the '80s. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like
Yeah.
that. I could do whatever. Like, that's the dopest thing.
You got
I feel-
groupies? I mean, the chick in the back of the taxi cab. We still don't know who she is.
Listen,
That's the whole
I'm
point. She
still on
wanted
it.
to be tagged. I'm like,
She wanted
She
to
wants
be
to be
tagged.
shout out to her. She wanted to be tagged, but it's just like, I'm not gonna tag you.
She's a mystery girl.
Exactly. That's the whole point. It's like,
Mystery.
I don't like my business out there. I'm like, private when it comes to that
So
stuff.
wait, just a question since we're always talking about.
It wasn't my girl,
So,
by the way, or
I was gonna
anybody.
say,
Do you
knows.
have a
Do
girl?
you have a girlfriend?
Do you have a
Nah, I
girlfriend?
don't have a girlfriend, so
Super simple.
Kendall Jenner, holla at me.
So you're single? Are you looking?
I'm chilling. Like I'm chilling. Like honestly, it's whatever happens. Like it's like, you feel me? I'm
When
that
the
type of
time is
person.
right.
Yeah, like when you know. Like you
Yeah.
feel me?
It's
So
wintertime, though, man.
Right. It's time to
yeah.
be-
So
Oh
I,
my God, I hate you guys so much.
yeah,
What?
wintertime.
Really? Just because it's wintertime, you have like
Yes.
that's when it's properly
I need to
like,
be
to be able.
cuddled.
You
I'm
know
cold.
what? I
I'm
hate
trying
you
to
so
cuddle with a
much.
mink coat. Like
It's
that's
wintertime. Hot girl
I'm trying to
summer
get
is
money.
over. So
Wait,
they
hold
need a
on.
place to
Stardom.
stay.
It's
It's never
Stardom.
over. It's hot girl semester right
It's
now.
Stardom.
Hot girl semester.
It's hot girl
hot girl
Stardom.
semester.
It's a hot girl
Right.
semester. It's never
Yo,
over.
same category.
No, but what I'm saying is like, is it really like do y'all really care what
I need more
season it is to
Patron.
have like?
Yeah, like next month is No Shave November.
Oh man, I've been on that
honestly
wait
hate-
for a minute,
I
but
honestly hate.
you could participate.
Don't touch me.
And don't shave between your eyebrows and let them
Oh
come
my
out.
God.
Show the world your
yo, I was
hairline.
gonna do that, but
My what?
Your hairline.
Hairline.
Your hairline.
No,
Well, he's
Oh,
not gonna be
episode.
shaving it, so
don't be playing my
Wait,
boy
he
hairline
doesn't
like
have a
that.
do-rag either.
That's next episode. She already took my hat off.
Next
but
episode, you can have a
This
do-rag
session
on.
is actually over.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today with King Justin. We appreciate
Thank you,
you
thank
so
you,
much
thank
for
you,
coming
thank
and being our
you. Thank you,
first guest
thank
at
you,
the
thank
Kitchen
you.
Podcast.
Yeah, that's dope.
If you ever want to come again,
let us know.
please.
You're more
And
than
wait,
welcome.
we have a question. Could you freestyle for us?
Oh shit, freestyle for you? Like,
Yeah.
like
you can give me a beat? Or
Oh
you
yeah,
just
we
want
got
me-
you.
Oh, you got a beat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
fuck
All right, so
Off
we'll
the
be
top.
back. Thank you guys so much for watching the Kitchen Podcast.
The kitchen podcast.
make sure you guys stay tuned during the week and just keep supporting us. Like the love is just
Definitely.
amazing, and we just
And-
appreciate
No, it's
everything.
this way.
And the freestyle's coming to you guys
Times.
soon, we promise. So thank you guys
Yes,
for tuning
definitely.
in.
Yeah,
And next Wednesday, we'll be back.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Girl, you're my favorite. I come around, you think I'm famous. All these hoes on me like I made it. But you still know that you my favorite girl. I got that right touch. I just wanna turn you on. I got that right touch. I just wanna turn you on. You got that right thing I need. You know that's what I want, 'cause you're contagious. Yeah. I need you to understand. I got the master plan. I could be your man if you just give me one chance. We could go back to basics. And what's that fragrance? It's my favorite taste when I bite your skin, and you know that you my baby. take you under the moonlight and bite you, better watch out. I'm a demon in the nighttime. When I come through, you know we pop one. You know we always party till the cops come. You don't like lame niggas and I'm not one, yeah. Oh, you can't blame niggas cause you got one, no.